What's up everybody and welcome to the updated version of the Submersible Power Armor. So in this update we did get a few new things, some different paint jobs, and of course that beautiful drill weapon that you can see right there. This is quickly defining itself as one of the best power armor mods out there, so first and foremost I'll show you guys how to find it. In the new update there's actually two ways to find this power armor because there are two sets on the map now. So the first set and the original way is by traveling to the wreck of the FMS Northern Star. So this will be in the southeastern part of the map along the coast. Once there you're basically going to want to go due right, more or less just start walking towards that lighthouse. Eventually you'll see the power armor, it's just out there on the beach. I would advise not going into the boat because there are a lot more enemies in there and basically there'll be a few mire lurks but nothing too crazy. Once you actually get your power armor, make sure to go in the lighthouse. At the top of the lighthouse there is the alpha helmet, which is more based off the Bioshock Big Daddy helmet, where the normal one's simply inspired by. So I'm sure a lot of you knew that method, so what's the new way? Basically you're going to travel to the Nahant Oceanological, I don't know how to say that word, Oceanological Society, and yeah, you see that right, Society's cut off, so that's actually in the vanilla Fallout game. Great job Bethesda. That being said, once there you're going to go into this building, just go into the same one I go in. There should be one Mirelurk in there, as well as you'll find a Mr. Handy fighting him. As you walk down the stairs you should see the drill on the table right there, and if you look to your left you'll find a second set of the power armor, this one actually coming equipped with the alpha helmet. So now at the armor crafting station, or the power armor crafting station, we could check out some of the new features on this update. As you can see here, I was using the Vault-Tec armor or the Vault-Tec paint job. That's what I had in the intro, and it gives you this nice little blue color right here, but we did get a few other ones. So of course we did just get a bunch. So as you can see, you could actually instantly tell the font here is different, which is a little bit interesting, and it does give you that same kind of bonus. All of these give you that kind of same bonus where it tells you like all pieces will give you a boosted charisma, all pieces will give you armor health, etc, etc. But yeah, so there are quite a few new paints, so I'm gonna put all of them on. I'm going to show you all of them and we'll check them out very briefly because there are so many, but let's do that now. So first and foremost we have the Minuteman paint, but it's really just the normal paint job or the no material mod. This is the way you're going to find the armor now. So as you can see, we do have that really rusted look and it does look old and worn. Prior we found it with the classic paint job, but obviously now, again, the Minuteman slash the regular paint. The Minuteman only just gives you the charisma boost. But as you can see, nothing too much to talk about, relatively simple. It does look nice. I don't think you'll keep this paint job on it very long if you have a choice, because some of the other ones look a lot better. So the first really custom paint job we're getting is the winterized coating, and basically, as you can see, it's giving you a nice white paint job, of course, to be used in the winter. I'm also using the alpha helmet here, that's why it is a different helmet, and all these paint jobs are going to be available on the regular helmet and the alpha helmet, as you can tell. So I'm not going to be a broken horse here, or a dead horse, or beat a dead horse, or whatever expression you want to use, but I don't like that the paint jobs are all worn, or at least more or less all worn. The classic one obviously is probably in the best shape, but something like this, I think this could be a really cool paint job without all the rust. And as we go through some of these other paint jobs, you'll see a common trend where they all have these rusts. I understand why you have that. It is Fallout 4, post-apocalyptic, it makes sense. I just don't necessarily agree with it, and I would prefer to have alternatives such as this paint job without all the rust. Nonetheless, it does look really nice. It is giving you a nice wintry feel in case maybe you're playing with one of those winter mods. I really like that addition because I think those winter mods are becoming increasingly popular. But yes, a nice paint job nonetheless. So now we do have the explosive coating, and I actually do like this one quite a bit. It gives everything a pretty boring and gray feel, but I don't know, I just like it. As a power armor, if you don't want some of the louder, or maybe, I hesitate to use the word obnoxious, but the red power or the red paint that you have with the classic paint, this is a really nice alternative, and I do like the look of this, and I think a lot of people will as well. Again, there's not too much to be said about any of these. I'm not going to beat the dead horse, but imagine this armor without all those rust spots. I think that would look really cool. So now we do have the military paint. As you can see, it makes the armor a nice kind of OD military-ish green. I do really like this, although on this kind of paint job, I'd love to see some different insignia, like maybe some lore-friendly insignia from the militaries in the Fallout universe, maybe just on the sides or anything, other than just a complete green retexture. So now moving away from the paint jobs, I did put on the classic paint. I also do want to say I didn't show the Vault-Tec paint again because I showed that at the beginning, but we do have that drill weapon that does come here. So this is obviously looking really good. It does mesh really well with the classic paint job. But let's take a closer look at it. So as you can see, the textures of the drill and especially the model actually look really freaking nice. The bits, it comes to a really sharp point, which that's where I would see, or I would guess it would kind of have some issues getting to that exact point, not being blocky. Even around this size, you could see some of them get a little blocky and glitchy, but you're not, while playing normally, you're not going to notice that, so I wouldn't worry too much. It does look really nice. As you can see, we have all those little gears in the top. Unfortunately, it does look like they actually clip through the regular armor, which is a little bit weird. This does function as a normal weapon, so basically you just equipped it like any other weapon, and it just happens to mesh with the armor really well. It's nothing crazy going on over there, so you obviously could use this without power armor enabled. So as you can see right here, I actually did equip it with, what the hell is that? I don't know, but I did equip it with no power armor, and as you can see, it just looks a little ridiculous, but again, it just functions as a 100% normal weapon. Nothing too crazy going on there. Although I do really like that kind of workaround, the way he did this. I hope other mod authors take inspiration from this and add in other weapons that kind of work with power armor in the same way this one does. So just to give you guys a closer look at what happens when you actually equip the weapon, as you, oh, whoop, that was horrible. But as you can see, it does just kind of pop out on your arm like so. It does look really nice, but it is a little bit intrusive if you play in first person. Obviously, I think I would use this in third person. It does do quite a bit of damage. I have the fully maxed out Big Leagues perk, and it, you know, these are just some legendary raiders, so we could check out how, oh, whoops, I hit him on accident, but we could just check out how much damage we do with the weapon, and I keep hitting the wrong one, but as you can see, I 4-shot a legendary raider, which is, that's pretty substantial. Again, that is with the maxed out Big Leagues perk, so we are obviously doing a lot more damage than default. And although the weapon is really cool, I do have a few issues with it. Obviously, of course, in first person, it makes it almost unusable. Oh, I got a headshot there. But it does make it almost unusable just because of how intrusive it is. It is like ridiculously intrusive. Obviously, in third person, not nearly as bad, but it is a little bit much there. And as you can see, we are kind of getting that almost like a drill effect there. I am using empowered attacks to get that. That's my second issue with this weapon is, and obviously this is probably just a Fallout 4 issue more than anything else, but when you actually just attack normally, sometimes you just use your other hand. As you can see, it's like a melee attack more than anything else, which isn't intended, obviously. It's like a power fist or any of those other weapons in the game, but it's just a little bit weird. You just seem to be hitting them, not drilling them. Obviously, I know that this might be just limitations with the game, just something I would love to see, if at all possible, fixed in the future. But still, a really cool weapon. It does look absolutely phenomenal, as you can see right there, as I go into workshop mode in accident. But let's check it out with some actual enemies. So I did place down about 15 more extra legendary raiders, and we're going to fight them all right now using our power fist, trying to get some cool shots, or not our power fist, our drill weapon. Obviously, I don't have it equipped yet, but there you go. I do have it equipped now. And as you can see, yeah, so that that looks like that was a headshot, and that just one-shot him outright, so that is pretty good. But I think most enemies, if you get a headshot, you will one-shot them. I'm using the Bloody Mess perk, fully upgraded Bloody Mess perk as well. But yeah, it does look really freaking good. I want to get a critical hit with it and see what kind of cool shots we could get that way. But I do really like the empowered attack. The empowered attack is the one that is an empowered attack, and as you can see, when you actually go and attack that way, I think it, oh whoops, I totally missed, but it does look really nice as compared to the normal melee. So I'll go just normally melee. I'll walk up to this girl and just hit her normally, and as you can see, I'm just kind of beating her down with my hand, which, although it still does look really cool, it is a little bit weird. I don't know if there's going to be a way to change that, but that is really freaking cool that way. Obviously, that was a sprinting melee attack, so one of like the empowered ones, as I was talking about before. So let's actually go into VATS here. Can I hit? No, I can't. That sucks. But yeah. That is immensely satisfying. You just literally are smacking these people's heads off. Obviously, I'm a pretty high level character, so you probably won't be doing this at lower levels, but still, I mean, I'm not super OP. I don't know about the balancing of the weapon. Honestly, I just don't know that much about regular like melee weapons, so I don't know comparatively if it's that good or that bad, as I accidentally opened my Pip-Boy. But yeah, I do want to get a critical hit. So let's see. There you go. And as you can see, we just absolutely throw her onto the ground. That's actually really funny. So let's go see if we can't get a few more cool kills over here. I don't think, oh, she actually struck back there. And we'll finish her off. There you go. And let's see, I want to get another exploding body. That was really, oh, actually, let's try and let's chain some VATS kills right here. So we'll go for some cool VATS kills. I can get a critical hit, and the critical hits are actually a little bit underwhelming. You just seem to like, you know, blast them onto the ground really quick, which I'm assuming that is from like the Power Fist, reusing the animations from that. Although we did just get that new shade animator thing, so maybe that could be put into use in the future for something like this, hopefully. Okay, that was a little underwhelming, and I think that was the last one as well. So, but oh no, there's one more. Where's it? There you are. So we're gonna go hunt this last raider down, and out of range. I want to get a cool VAT shot to conclude things, and there you go. That is what I want to see, guys. So that looked pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Of course, oh, there's still more, but whatever. We are checking out the Submersible Power Armor. A really big update, a really big shout out to the mod author. This is quickly becoming, as I said at the beginning of this video, one of the best Power Armor mods, without a doubt. So really happy to see all these changes. The drill weapon absolutely looks amazing, and I'm excited to see other mod creators add weapons like this to their Power Armor. I'd love to see something like on the shoulders. I don't know if you could use the same logic, maybe a shoulder mounted gun that just kind of functions the same way this one does, but we'll see what happens in the future. As always, I thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.